Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Hello. We're not on yet.
12-9.
Just waiting.
Are we on? Can you hear me now?
I can't hear me. Can you? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just a few more. Yeah.
We're good to go. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you.
Hi, Mary Sue.
Hi, Jane. Welcome to the Stew Sells 1824 Classic here at the Halifax Curling Club.
Today we are featuring Team Hollie Duncan from Ontario versus Team Cassidy Blades from Nova Scotia. Here, Halifax Curling Club is their home club. And after the LSDs took place before the game, Team Duncan earned the right to have hammers. So here we are already partway through the first end as we're watching the action today.
Like board? Okay, yeah.
Beautiful day here today in Halifax, Mary Sue.
18 degrees, a beautiful fall day.
Can't beat it.
No. It's the place to be. Kelly Madaw's throwing her second shot of the first end.
Clean, yep. Whoa, clean. Yep. Hard. Clean it.
Great shot. Great sweep call there.
11-8.
So this is the last game of the round robin for both of these teams.
And how are they doing, Jane?
So how this Bonspiel has been formatted for the women is that they are playing in two pools. And so this is the last game of pool play for both of these two teams. And so the records are that Duncan is 1-3 and Blades is 2-2.
So big game for Blades.
Big game for Blades specifically because she really wants to win to get into the championship round.
Team Blades is a top team in Nova Scotia junior curling. Lily Mitchell's the lead. She's a student at Dartmouth High. Julie Tippin's throwing now for Team Duncan.
Try the same. You do that, you're gonna probably gonna. Hard. Keep it on this side of the line. Hard all the way. Hard. Okay.
Yeah, there was no question about the sweep call there. Okay. Yeah, it was from the very beginning. So.
Did you get a time on it?
So the way the playoffs are determined are that the top three teams from each pool for the women moves to the playoffs.
Okay.
But the two pool winners go straight to the semis, and the remaining four teams play in a quarter.
Okay, great.
So the other teams in this pool each still have a game left, so we don't really know how it's going to shake out, but certainly getting closer.
Clean.
This is Anna McNutt, second stone on Team Blades.
Right
She's playing in the sheet next to her sister. Allie's on sheet 4, Anna's on sheet 2, which is really sheet 3 here.
I wonder if there's any fans upstairs.
Yeah, I wonder if their parents are here. What do you think?
Probably.
I'm gonna guess.
I've just been calling it McNutt Nation up there.
Julie has the opportunity here to throw a nose hit double.
Queen, yep. Whoa. Curl, hard to the line.
And she does it.
Good. 9, yeah.
Ah, Jane, another southpaw. There you go.
I just love it.
Oh, we are generally seeing a left-hander on every sheet.
Yeah.
Yep.
I did yesterday too. When,
Yep.
in the morning games, Mary Sue, when you were, earning money at work and I was here calling games.
Third stone for Team Blades is Steffi Atherton. She's in grade 12 at Forest Heights. Forest Heights is in the municipality of Chester.
Oh.
I know exactly where it is. I drive by it every time I go to my cottage.
I just read in my local paper that Chester got a new Ice King this year.
Yes, they did. And they started their league curling last night. How do I know that?
I thought you said
I know people who curl there.
You know people.
Yeah.
You know people.
Just starting the first end.
Yes, they got some new equipment.
Well, I got to tell you, I hear a lot of concern about curling clubs in Canada and the number of them that have closed, and that is true. It is a huge concern. But here in Nova Scotia, we have a new club being built to house the Mayflower when it moves, and we have a new place being built for the Sydney Curling Club. Chester getting some great new equipment to make their ice quality even better. I think curling's doing okay here.
Yep, it's a popular sport, and of course, if you want to go to the Olympics, Jane, where do you have to curl?
You have to go through Nova Scotia.
You gotta come to Nova Scotia.
Back 4. Yeah, back 8.
Of course, we can't say enough about the ice quality here at the Halifax Curling Club. And I was saying that it's the ice maker hasn't done anything magical to make it great for these teams this week. This is what we get to play on every week.
I know, we're lucky. It's such a great ice surface.
Nice and keen, nice and swingy.
Thanks to Adam. So Steffi drew to the back of the house, and now Megan Ballston. I tried to say that too quickly. She's got an open hit.
Megan comes from a curling family. Her brother Greg is an accomplished curler as well. He's been to the Briar, won the Canadians for the Everest clubs a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it seems like inside the 4 foot, like they're moving both ways, I feel like.
I wonder if they
Nice.
talk curling much around those dinner tables.
I thought seconding's good.
Get the salt
Yeah, we'll
shakers
get-
out, set up some shots.
No, I was thinking that as well. I was like, please don't make this one where we throw like 10-8.
That's the thing, is like, it's very back of the house. And like, girls, not
Just a little reset there for Cassidy Blades. She wanted to give her rock an extra good clean.
Now we're just able to hear a conversation between Kelly Madaw and Megan. Cassidy Blades. She's a grade 12 student in Bedford. Working to make a curl.
Our club president is a teacher at that same school that Cassidy goes to.
Greg Doyle.
Yes, and I asked him if he teaches her, and he said no, but he did coach her as like a high school curling team. So he's taking all the credit for her current level of skill and success. I don't know, Andrew Atherton might have a word or two to say about that, but for now we'll just let Greg, believe what he wants to believe.
So with the rollout, Hollie's looking, it's an opportunity just to get her draw weight. Got a good chance to throw a draw, and she'll be looking to blank this end. You have 2 men's games on sheet 1 and 8, and 2 women's on 2 and 4. There's some great games out there today. I was just looking. Callum McIsaac is playing Colton Steele on sheet 1, and Felix Asselin is playing Matt Manuel on sheet 8, and of course Ali McNutt is playing Team Morrison from Scotland on sheet 4. Nice draw from Hollie.
We have 2 Scottish teams here this week in this Bonspiel, and they're both in this same pool, and Team Blades got their 2 wins against those 2 Scottish
Wow.
teams.
So, so we're
Team
still at
Blades
0.05.
likes playing Scottish teams.
Yeah, you and I did that Henderson game, and I was Henderson played Duncan,
Yeah.
and they were very impressive.
Oh, yeah. Just fantastic.
Great sweeping.
Curling for a while. He's been champion.
Yours was pretty straight.
Yeah.
She's not throwing very much though.
Remember that peel that kept curling?
Yeah. Okay.
Nice nose hit from Cassidy.
All that much. So, peel. Yeah. That's sweet. Yeah, good shot.
Oh, was it? It was kind of a weird slide. I didn't love how I slid. I was kind of like, no. No, I like just there. Make her go like wide in turn.
Side and flat, curling, weights.
I love having the microphones on the players because you can hear all of their strategy, the times of the ice. You can even hear when they don't like their slide.
I know, I was just thinking the exact same thing. Oh, this is a...
Trying to
Oops.
knife it over.
That is an oops.
Oops. Well, the blank attempt turned into a steal,
Yeah.
so that's a point for Blades.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Yeah. We are back in N2. Team Blades had a conversation between ends, and I think they're looking for a centerline guard. It's their 5th game, so they know the ice, they're comfortable.
Line's good! All you! Really soft. Oh, then.
They're
Line's
trying to
good.
get this one to land right on the center
Over
line so
curling
that it can be
a bit.
protected by the tick rule.
To the dot. 15-8. 15-8.
Perfect.
Great weight.
15-8 to get to there. It's nice, key, nice.
I can throw like a 4 or a 5.
These are 8-end games that we're playing this weekend, and no time clocks. So the teams can talk as much as they want.
It doesn't generally help you in the end, though, does it? If you're changing the flow of your game.
It's true. Pace is important.
Hanging.
In relation to
Megan, draw.
board weight, control weight.
Megan.
Control weight.
14-3.
Yeah, I guess it's just that ridge. Like,
Not really worried about the center line here because of the position of that red rock. This is Lily Mitchell.
What'd you get?
Great weight.
Yeah, I think I'm just being over positive now. Yeah.
This one hit that break point and it is heading sideways. So Steffi is trying to hold it and does.
Yeah, well swept.
Try giving it a little less size. Okay.
Just going to tell you that the men are both still in the first end. And there are tons of rocks in play.
The men don't play their first end clean at all.
No, they don't.
I noticed that yesterday as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
They come out swinging. Felix is the defending champion of this Bonspiel.
Yes, yeah.
From last year, but we don't have the women's champion back here this year. That was Silvana Ternzoni. So the trophy will be changing hands on the women's side.
It's a nice draw, just creeped behind the button.
Yeah.
Anna McNutt. She
This
is
one
on the
also
guard,
heading
yeah.
right towards the center.
Yeah.
So she called whoa, try to see if she could cross the face of it, which she didn't, but she's going to tap it right to the button.
Not what she was playing, but
But
I think she shot rock too.
it's an art to make something out of everything, right?
Yep.
If you can play a game with no zeros, then I think you are doing pretty well. That's why that communication between sweepers and the person in the house is so important.
Very much. Deuce looks like it's in play for Manuel.
I feel like there's more swing, and I don't know, maybe because I haven't watched this enough, but there's seems to be more swing on the in-turn side than the out-turn side for the right-handed curler. Oops.
Slam would be okay. Just give them two.
I think you're right in it. It really dives like sort of a foot or two over the hog line. That's where it really starts
Yeah.
going sideways. This one is doing exactly that.
Yeah.
Headed right towards the button.
What is Cassidy going to do here? She doesn't have hammer.
Oh, never mind. I wasn't sure we got it far enough. I wasn't sure we got it far enough, but she said we did.
Oh,
don't
and there's a
think-
rock flying in. Okay, we don't have any boards or bumpers between our sheets here, so if you're gonna throw a 6-second hit, you gotta be able to catch it.
Makes sense.
Okay, looking for the freeze here.
Yeah.
I think yellow shot rock based on the TV screen that we're looking at. So I think Ontario thinks they're shot rock, but Anna's a little light here.
Yep, it is slowing down a little bit. They should.
Yeah.
We put another one around. I think we just play again.
Tap it up. D-line.
Did you guys talk about that or?
15-8.
Because I almost yelled it, but I don't know. It's just kind of. Yeah, like. Yeah, you might. Yeah, she just didn't get out to both of them either.
Well, honesty is the best policy in curling. If you've seen something that a player is doing and you can let them know, maybe they can correct it. But also being honest as a thrower to your sweepers and to your skips so that they know how to judge the future ones.
My. That was too heavy, though, based on Hollie's call.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even take a slip.
They are very close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright, that's, I believe in machine users there as well.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cassie's really got the broom out here, but
Yeah,
she did call a guard.
I'm not going to suggest maybe that lefty in turn might curl a little more.
Then the
maybe
out,
it does.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's going to be weight sensitive too.
And if there's any left-handers listening, I can say this because I am one.
Yes.
Not taking any pot shots here.
Right?
Yeah, confirming who shot. Very good thing to do. I know when I'm in the house, I appreciate when someone says that to me, because there's like some of you look at it, but you don't look at closely enough,
Yeah.
or you, because that top red one did get touched. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think Hollie can lose anything by opening this up. Okay, they're still in the first end on sheet 8.
They are. Sheet 1 made it to the second end, then Steele took 1 point in the first, so it's 1-0 over there. Steele over McIsaac.
Okay, looking at a clearing shot here.
If you are looking for scores on non-feature sheets more quickly than we can provide them, you can find them on curlingzone.com. Really, the best way to get the scores in real time, though, is to come here.
Yes, come to the Halifax Curling Club. Admission is free. All kinds of. Ooh, nice shot.
Yep, that cleared
Did
that
what she was
path.
looking for,
It's a
yeah.
good shot.
Are they one? Yeah, they're fun.
That's all making sense now. I know, I could hear it, judging by what Kelly was saying earlier, she thought that Hollie had communicated to them that Hollie's team was shot. So that's,
okay.
they were probably thinking, what is
she
going?
doing?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Why is she guarding that? Yeah.
Speaking of coming to the Halifax Curling Club, I can hear some music coming from upstairs.
Ah, that's right, the entertainment.
I think we have some live music here right now.
On Fridays, we have live music from 4:30 to 6:30 and from 8:30 to 11. Brooklyn Blackmore and Jamie Fontaine will be here.
They're playing right now.
Yeah,
Can you hear them?
are here. Yeah.
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 It's like 2 feet down. Like it would have.
Yeah. On swinging ice, when you're throwing a guard and you're putting the broom down, there's not a lot of room for, you don't have a lot of flexibility because of the curl. If it's on straight ice, very different story.
It's true.
They also have like small.
On it right away.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's how she threw it. I just think it's a curly spot. Very nice
Yep.
shot by Megan
Yeah.
Balston.
Nice throw. There's a good chance for a nice double here for sure.
I think the triple's there.
I don't know if the triple's there.
Yeah.
I don't see the triple.
I don't either. I think that the first rock that you hit doesn't.
It goes over the top
out.
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 But as I've said before, this is why they're on that side of the glass and we're on this one.
We're over here. I imagine if you threw it really hard, it's there.
Got
But
the same as Kelly's. I think a 14.5. Okay, so 7 is what goes first. It seems like it hasn't curled up. I think everything.
I think if you're throwing it hard down most center lines, it's pretty straight.
Based on where her broom is, I would
Yeah.
say that you are correct with that. Some speed and some spin on this one, I think.
She just throw it positive.
Trying to curl it a little bit.
Yep. She's gonna hit something.
Okay.
Yeah, she really needs to get to the nose of that top red one.
Yeah.
Maybe just got a guard. I think maybe just guard.
Yeah, by virtue of how do you get in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of thinking. But then what if she does?
I would like to say to Cassidy on that one, she didn't have to throw it hard.
Right.
Yeah.
She could have thrown a 9.5. She could have thrown it in 10. I don't think it would have made.
It does.
Right. It was just all about the angles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She might have been wanting to throw it hard, though, just so it held its line.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll curl along past this. Yeah, because I guess if you get to like there, that's gonna make that hard.
I think it's easier to get there.
This way, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It is. Yeah.
There? Here. Almost like how my girl
On sheet 8, looks like Felix Aslan took 1 in the first end, or stole.
After
I'm
all
not
of
sure.
that, yeah. Oh, you know
Anyway,
what? I
scored a
think he
point.
stole. I think
Did he
because
steal?
I think Matt had
Okay.
hammer. Yeah.
All right. So now they're in the second end. And there's no score posted on sheet 4. I don't think.
positive, yeah.
It may have been a blank. Sometimes
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes the blank ends take a little longer to get posted.
4? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, looking for top 4, so looking for some curl after getting around that yellow guard front, which will be there. The curl will be there.
Close for line, yes, line! You're okay!
She's got lots of room.
Switch!
Yeah. I think
Sweepers probably thought it'd be a little bit heavier out there. That's a little wider path than they'd been taking so far. But they judged it really well, right to the forefoot.
I think though, like, there's no hole there.
Like we could do the inside out double.
Anna's dying to tell him something.
Yep, she's standing there.
She's going,
Pick me, pick me.
Like inside out double.
yeah.
I like trying to like get it past that one. But hitting this one, yeah. And if we just roll, no. Do we think like throw some? I think because it'll. Alright, just buy that.
Okay, now they have their shot choice. They're just making their weight choice.
Do you think like it's inside out? But I think.
It's really fun to hear what they're thinking and their
Yeah.
thought process. Yeah.
Well, and these young women are
They're
so well
17.
coached. So
Yeah. They're 17 years
so
old. Yeah.
just amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine having this presence of mind when I was their age.
Yeah.
Just really good junior program here in Nova Scotia, thanks to the coaches and the high development team and all that support crew around them.
So she said Peel.
Hard! Hard! Push! Hard! All the way, hard! All the way. Hard! Hold it! Hard!
Oh, wow.
Great
Was that
sweeping.
ever well swept? Because,
Really good sweeping. Oh my gosh,
oh
what
my
a great
goodness.
result. What a great result.
That couldn't have been closer to the guard than that
No.
was. That was great sweeping by Anna.
From where I sit, it looked like she was just a hair tight,
Yeah,
and that was
yes.
just enough.
Yeah,
But wow,
that was close.
Raw here, I'll throw less rotation.
wow, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails if
Yeah.
you're Hollie Duncan.
Yeah.
But you got to regroup and get your one now.
That's right.
I don't, like, I'm not really seeing the tap because of where that guard is. I know. Okay, trying to get here. Yeah.
I don't think you need more ice. Her weight was very close in the last one, so.
Oh, her weight was great.
All right, last shot in the second end for Hollie Duncan. She needs to get a good chunk of the button to score. This will be a sweeper shot. There'll be some making it curl here, I believe.
Right, once you're by the guard, got to carve it over.
In half, but not a third.
We're all there! Finally!
45, you did half, so do the
Yeah.
Hey, they're by the guard.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Just a little heavy.
That's a big steal for Team Blades.
That was a big shot.
That's why I didn't see that happening. It's 2-0 for Team Blades after 2 ends.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, "I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family." Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Yeah, Team Duncan evaluating whether they played the right shot on Hollie's first one. Because they had been talking about the guard, and then they looked at
Right.
the bringing in, really, and they could have been almost anywhere else but where the
It
shot
landed.
ended up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Curling is a constant state of learning. You never stop.
Lily Mitchell, grade 12 student at Dartmouth High. I do want to point out and give a special shout out to our sponsors. Our presenting sponsors for the women's spiel is Neon Train, and for the men's, it's Steel Subaru. We really want to thank our partner sponsors, the Curling Store, Crombie Reet, Scotia Square, Murphy Hospitality Group, and the PEI Brewing Company. And of course, our supporting sponsors, and we couldn't do it without them, Stanhope Simpson Insurance and Stu Sells Realty.
Okay, good.
Well, I mentioned Megan Balston probably had some curling conversations around the dinner table. How about Kelly Madad? Do you think there was any curling talked in her house while she was growing up?
I'm guessing yes. So she's looking for a corner guard here, and that's what she's got.
Oh, that was a good shot.
We're just watching Cameron McKenzie make a nice crosshouse double there.
Double there on sheet 8.
Not as quick as I thought it would be.
See, that's the other benefit to coming to the Halifax Curling Club is you can watch all of these great games.
That's right.
You too can be distracted by the great shots on the next sheet.
And you could go upstairs and see, what from the PEI Brewing Company do I want to try out today?
Yeah.
Guard just slightly over curls and misses the center line, so.
Do you like that or just drawing? I don't mind the straight draw. Okay.
I like the straight draw here.
Go right behind the corner guard.
I will. See you guys.
Yeah, I'm good for about
Foot too
a
heavy.
third of what I hear. It's getting it. As long as they
Just trying to manage this, knowing it's not light.
Okay, what was
Nope,
it?
here you go.
Oh well. Okay. 14-4.
Nice shot.
Okay.
So 14-4, that's draw time without sweeping, basically. So that's good to. And it seems like that's been pretty consistent. It's a pretty consistent way.
Yeah, and it seems to stay consistent through the whole game. I don't really see it losing its speed as the game goes on.
Yeah. Back 4. Clean. There. Team. Oh, yep.
Anna's working on the tight guard here.
Hard, Lily. Hard. Hard. Hard, just full control. Freeze to it. Okay. So was it 15? Okay. Out.
Felix is playing three-handed over there. I see they're missing their third JM.
Yeah, so is Colton Steele.
Oh.
Paul Dexter's throwing, is calling the game and skipping. Colton's not there. Well, it's tricky. It's a Friday and it's a work day, so.
That's true.
Yep.
Clean, yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
I'm
Not
sure
too many curlers make enough money to be able to quit their
That's right,
jobs.
Yeah.
Yep, hard. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you might
Looking for the roll there from Julie and just missed it.
forfeit, so last night you just coming around that card again.
Like, there's the elbow. I like going for it. You know, this, it's okay. I think 9.
I guess as she throws this pretty straight because she's got no ice.
Right.
I have a little bit of ice.
Maybe could I just be on the edge of the road?
Yeah.
Heel. Oh. Yeah.
She's good.
No. Hit your roll towards that corner.
She just didn't need more ice than that. She needed honestly less ice. Here.
What to do?
Touch for that guy.
I think they're feeling like, we got to score this end. Yeah, we need to score.
Let's get a path to the
Yep.
forefoot.
Yep. You could play the wide in-turn draw.
It's true.
Normal?
The other rock's just Not even full 8 foot, but I understand that you're looking for some
Just a little bit more
certainty here.
Whoa.
Just once you start rolling,
Carl.
it doesn't take too much to perhaps roll a little too far and there's a caution.
Okay, well,
Just want to be
Cassidy's going to try to play this run and get rid of shot
Yeah.
rock, it looks like.
Like, a lot of it.
This is Steffi Atherton, grade 12 student, and the resident southpaw.
Yes.
So it's her out turn.
Yeah.
I always get confused. You call that your out turn? Did you call that your in?
I do call this my
Yeah,
out
yeah.
turn because it's about the direction of your elbow.
Aye. Okay.
10. Dean. Yeah. Lily up 9-5. Whoa.
It's fine,
Lily.
yeah.
Hard,
It's
Lily.
trying.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good shot.
Well done, Team Blades. Look at that.
The previous game that we watched them, they played fantastic as
Did they?
well.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just very solid technically, good communicators.
I'm going to take back control of the front of the house here.
Hard.
rolled a little too far.
Whoa, whoa.
You're saying it's
Yeah.
Megan Baldson gets some granite moving, but only one of them leaves the rings.
with it, so I mean, seven guys are pretty happy.
Oh. Yeah.
Don't even think about it. That was like, forget about it.
She just asked if it was in.
Oh, no, I know. I know what you
No.
the thought process. No, we're not
Not
going
hitting it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 16-5.
You do, I think, want this to be tight because you don't want to give them a juicy guard to draw around.
Well, Holly's pretty happy to be able to see so much of the 4 foot as she does, though. Now she has to.
Top 12. Ollie, you right here.
Yeah, and I think if your Team Blades are
Top 12.
working on the force here.
We're there.
Experienced sweepers know that the skip say stuff like this.
It's a little bit deep, but
Okay. What was it? 15-5.
it's pretty keen.
15-5. Wow.
It's not
Yeah.
Berwick keen.
No, my gosh.
I don't know if you're gonna get the
Nothing.
double.
You know, there's one club I've played on as quick as Berwick, and that's in Brampton, Ontario. And anybody who's ever
Yeah,
played there
and you can maybe
knows
get
what I'm
that,
talking about.
but
Whew.
Forward to the 30.
Keen.
You like normal? Okay. You want to enter? Yeah.
Just a turn negotiation there.
We're back at these two cells. 24, Halifax, 5.
Close. Yeah. Oh.
We didn't rehearse, but I'll get it next time. Great game so far. Lots of action, lots of rocking. Right.
Oh, so close to it.
Oh, an unlucky
Yeah.
bounce off of that other one, too. Shoot.
But almost a great roll.
Yep.
8 guard.
Needed to hit it skinnier.
Yeah. Yeah. Go this. Yeah.
I mean, a great result for Team Duncan would have been there.
Yeah.
Just to roll,
Stick it right
remove
on top
one
of it.
rock and get a roll over so they're sitting second shot. Yeah.
It's been curling a lot, like late, so I think it's harder to guard. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you got it, Cass. Yeah, 17 should be good.
Okay. Just like a foot off the raise.
Foot off the ring. So, like you were saying, Mary Sue, she wants it nice and tight. So to not
Try to stay on the center line so that
give a lot of room for Duncan to come around with tap weight or a draw. 'Cause they do curl so hard. You could, if your guard's long enough, you can come at it with probably hack and still get to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Top 12. Top 12.
That's
I'd say
maybe a
that's
little tighter than she called, but it's still in a good spot.
It's a good shot, yeah.
Right there with firm.
Emmanuel's goal for the season, win the Ski Sales Halifax. Unless he's talking about the fall season. The winter season is
If she hits this and removes both rocks, she still won't be shot.
No.
So she's going to be giving Blades the opportunity to sit 2 and force her to her 1. Maybe she's hoping for a little mistake.
Yeah, well, she's, gotta hope for a mistake. But she'll have the 4 foot to draw to.
That's true.
Close up. Hard. Hard. Roll it over. Roll it. Roll it.
Well, she didn't get the double, but they did look like they rolled to sit second.
10. Yeah. It'll curl a whole lot.
Sheet 1 Steele has stolen another one in the second end, so now it is 2-0 Steele over McIsaac. And on sheet 8, it looks like the score is 2-1 for Manuel. Am I seeing that right?
Yes.
I was just about to tell you, and then Martin Kretz stood right in the way of the scoreboard. I mean, come on. 2-1 for Manuel over Aslan, playing the third, and on sheet 4, Morrison scored 1 in the second end. So the score is 1-0. Morrison over McNutt. They're playing the third end as well.
Goes Cassidy looking for the intern hit with a little over curl.
Nice drive. Lean. Yep. Yep. Hard, Anna. Hard. Hard. All the way. Hard. All the way. Oh.
It's harder to manage the roll when you're playing that turn instead of the out. Yeah. And I think with the out turn you would have had.
Right.
But that intern's very predictable, so.
Right.
Control.
Open shot for Hollie Duncan to get her to score her 1.
I think it should curl here. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay, last shot coming from Team Hollie Duncan. Hit and stick for 1 is the call.
Whoa.
I think it's.
Whoa.
Oh my.
Curl.
She had nice weight.
Oh, it's nice control.
Whoops.
Well, I can't explain that.
No.
It didn't curl at all over the center line. Looks like it was a steal of 2 for Team Blades.
It was a steal too.
Sorry? Yeah. Was it up?
No. Here we are. Welcome back
It's always overcurled there.
to this. We're listening to the conversation for Team Duncan about why that intern hit down center didn't curl.
Yeah, it was a mystery. Well, this is when you have to be a goldfish, right, Mary Sue?
That's right. Just keep swimming.
Keep swimming. Forget what just happened 2 seconds ago. Put it behind you. Keep swimming. Yep.
That's right. I think Holly is not icing herself properly.
Oh, okay.
I think there are some spots where she over ices herself. I'm saying that because we watched another one of her games and she would sometimes have a similar result. She throws it very straight.
Well, here comes lead Kelly Madaw to try to set up something this end for the team to get a deuce and hopefully a bit of a momentum swing over to their effort here.
Yeah, you want to focus on making shots, and focus is on we got to score 2. Let's score 2. We don't have to score 3. We don't have to score 4, but let's score 2.
Scoring 2 would be.
Let's get rid of this hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes having the hammer.
It's like, can we please get rid of this hammer?
Sometimes it's not all it's cracked up to be.
This was a nice first draw by Lily Mitchell. This one's one of those that's so close. As a sweeper, you're trying to figure out,
do I drag it fully into the rings, or do I hope that it's going to stop before it touches them?
It's a good shot. Yeah.
Because, of course, we're playing the free guard zone and tick rule here, so lead rock placement is really important. Although at this point, definitely Blades would prefer their guards to be tight than long.
Using their corner guard for Kelly Madaw.
2 great shots from Kelly Madaw.
Yeah, really nice. That's perfect.
Yep, perfect.
Team Blades says, either gonna draw to it or I'm gonna throw another guard.
Oh, they're gonna keep going to the center.
Anna McNutt is from Truro, and you know what Truro is.
Is it the center of curling in Nova Scotia?
It's the hub.
The hub
of Nova Scotia.
Sorry, the hub.
Home of the Burgess curling dynasty.
Now Truro has tragically and unfortunately lost their ice right now.
Oh,
Did I hear
yes.
that? They had some...
Or it's got off to a late start.
Some equipment problems and trying to regroup and get their curling season going up there.
Good draw from Anna. Julie Tippins looking for a hit and roll here. Really nice shot.
Good. Very good.
Yeah. Good call from Holly.
I think Blades is going to start getting rid of some of these rocks now. She's going to see if she can come back with a double 2.
9. I think this way. It curls a lot here. Okay.
Yeah, this would be a sensitive shot.
Got it, Hannah.
It's a nice throw.
Yes. Hard. Hard stuff.
Okay. Didn't get the double, but got rid of that one in the rings and left their rock in a playable position. Hollie's just going to ignore all of that and go around the center guard. She's trying to get to this end.
Make sure! Make sure! Line's good? Yeah, it's curling a lot. Might over curl.
Yeah, they managed that well. That's more what they were before the previous one.
Hard!
How much
Okay,
is
get it.
this
Let's get
going
it.
to
Whoa!
peek out?
Sit.
It's going to peek out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did curl a lot at the end and showed a little bit out on that side, so Blade's going to chase it.
Yeah, let's see. Maybe it's a little bit more double breaks down. Make sure it's inside. Also, a little bit for most of the players out here, intern versus intern.
I'm not sure what that physical weight call is. It is for less weight given the ice, but
I'm going to guess 10-5.
yeah, she went with that.
Each team has their own unique
Yeah.
set of hand signals, right? So,
Yeah, and this is
Hard to
also the
know.
left-hander's in turn, so it'll get a bit more curl.
yeah, that's true.
Nice throw.
Lily Mitchell working this hard. Get it by the guard.
Less than half. This last one was a little more.
Are you gonna?
Not
Yeah.
quite going to get by.
Oh,
You can try like a split.
yeah. You can also play the straight draw around the yellow corner guard.
Yep.
Sometimes I think when you're trying to get your mojo back, it's you just stick to a simpler shot.
Simpler
Yeah.
shots and just make them and get your confidence.
I like a T line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you're trying to score 2.
In the head, it was 10-9.
Outturn draw for Megan Ballston. Martin Kretz on the next sheet. I don't know if you can
How
hear
did
him.
we know? Sorry, what? Did you say something? What?
Sing the hand signals.
So Megan's throwing third, but Julie holds the broom when Hollie is throwing.
Megan is not light, and the sweepers were making that call.
It's good communication by
Yeah.
the sweepers to let her know that so she can
Yeah.
line that up.
Just make the.
They communicate very well with their hand signals. They're very clear to one another.
Okay, this one is the out turn. There's really not a lot of broom, but I think Cassidy thinks it runs straight in this spot.
Oh,
looks like she
nice
was exactly
shot.
right.
Yeah. And open draw. Yeah.
And feel like not too. Yeah, otherwise good throw. Yeah, okay. Little tight, but nothing some sweeping.
Straight T-line draw here for Megan Ballston.
Got some great responses. Curling store.
I'll get it.
Curling store. Yeah, me too. Once a year, the fabric wears out.
Just going to get to the back 8.
Crombie Reef. Haven't heard of them. Check their
So those 2 rocks are nicely nestled behind guards.
a lot of great ones in the Halifax.
I would say not much.
Don't trust me on that advice. Go do your research. Your financial advisor could be.
Oh, I guess you have the tap, or you could just follow that one down, just draw on top of it.
Yeah, me too.
What else do you see, Mary Sue?
Nothing. No, I think.
Restaurant. You'll be
Well, it's just like where we're putting it. I know. I was like,
Murphy
we're exactly where we
Hospitality
want it. We're setting up the trip.
down on the waterfront.
It's hard, but like,
Murphy's on the water.
Yeah.
Bunch of great restaurants.
yeah. Wonder why she didn't like it.
You're underage. All right, I want to ask
Some feedback there on why they didn't play the split.
you too. The players have identified their favorite PEI brewing product, blueberry ale. That's from. Excited to try them all.
Okay, McIsaac did take a point in the third end on sheet 1, so the score over there now is 2-1 for Steele.
Got some supporting sponsors, Stanhope Simpson Insurance. I know a few of the folks there. They do great work. And Scotia Realty.
This has some curling to do.
Classic. They've been practicing for a long time.
It's not heavy though.
No, I think they got to go for weight.
On sponsored a lot of curling.
I'm not sure if it's shot or not. Oh, that answers that question.
Yeah.
It's second.
Yeah. Did you say 15? Yeah, it was just like, yeah, if it was heavier than a drink. I was just like,
So much going on here, Jane.
I know. I'm looking everywhere.
yeah.
The men are, I'm proud to say, the men are in the fourth end, so they've really picked up their pace of play.
Yeah.
They both yell. I'm like, they both yell the same thing. It's fine. But when they're yelling different things, you're like, oh.
Cute, cute, cute.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well.
Such good attitudes.
Yeah.
Looks like Morrison took another point in the third end, so now the score there is 2-0 over McNutt.
Pretty empty house over there. Okay, hit and roll is the call for Hollie Duncan.
McNutt, of course, is our Canadian junior champions who are going to Italy to represent Canada at the Worlds. Junior, is it U21? There's a lot of different events. I'm pretty
I
sure
know.
it's U21 though. We should know this because our friend Teresa Breen is their coach.
Yep, it's in April. Okay, looking for the out-turn hit and roll. She did get it going a bit.
Oh, she's saying, whoa.
They're going for this. No, I don't know what they were doing there.
Well, they've got some ricochet action, but it still slid out to be, what is it, fourth?
Sorry.
Fourth or fifth? I guess it would be fifth.
Amongst them, so love to see you little
It's okay in the room.
grow. Maybe up and comers. I don't know if I can
Did she touch that other red one, Mary Sue,
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
on the way
Yep.
by? So I don't really know which is shot right now.
it
It's,
started on that side. Like,
Oh, sorry, she didn't touch the top yellow one. No, sorry, she touched
the back red
guard.
one. So I think
Yeah.
the back red one was shot at the beginning of
I
that.
think the back red one is shot.
Okay.
like
I'm
my hair
guessing
that way,
by that.
so much. But that's because it was on that side.
I feel like Hollie got that one started a bit.
She was saying whoa for a while, and then it just kind of made its move.
Yeah, so if they had been almost, but now they wouldn't change
Yes.
Ooh.
Good job by Felix to catch a rock and also sweep another rock.
Martin Kret is a very good yeller, isn't
Yes,
he? Yeah.
yes.
Like, I'm impressed.
Excellent.
Wonder if
And he throws a lot of weight
if he practices that at home.
in the off season.
Yeah.
Does some
how does
yelling
he get his
practice.
vocal cords ready for that?
I think he was just born with it.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, intern draw here for Cassidy Blades, looking to
Neat activities here at the Halifax Curling Club.
draw to the side forefoot
Walk
here.
in, you get to take advantage of it. It's awesome. Tonight there's some live music. Brooklyn Blackmore.
Starting to go.
Oh, heaven.
Working hard on this one because it is diving and slowing, and it just kissed that top
Wow.
guard.
Great sweeping. That
little spin
she
back.
had perfect line.
Well, now what's Duncan going to look at here?
She has a hit for 3.
Yeah, that's a wide open rock, so she just gets rid of it, but
Can't she throw the intern outside in hit on that?
she could.
Am I missing that? Or
No, I mean, there's nothing in the way of it.
I don't feel like she'd
She's trying
be.
to figure out.
Yeah, because it kind of lost its handle. It just like,
Yeah, it did, Cassidy. I think it just lost a bit of its gas. And oh, it's 17. How does? Oh, they're so cute.
Oh,
Yeah, she had perfect line.
yes.
She had 2 more feet of weight.
Wait,
That rock is
that's
sunk.
all it needed
Yep,
just to get
yep.
around that guard.
And the sweepers were on it.
Yep.
Had a good time. Yeah, so she's playing it this way.
I guess she figures this way she can use her sweepers. Well, yeah, I don't know. She's trying to roll left, right? Correct?
She's making the double off her yellows. I believe is
Okay.
what she's playing.
She's trying. Okay.
No, you know what? No. She's sorry. She's playing the out turn hit and roll with soft
Yeah.
weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And she'd just rather throw this than the intern, which is
Maybe because she
nice
just saw
throw.
it and she knows what
Yeah,
it's going to do.
exactly. Yeah. This is more weight than she threw in her first one, but here it comes. It's coming.
Helping it over.
There you go.
Yeah, that is well executed shot. And
Yeah, that's a big 3. 3 for Team Duncan.
I would think so.
That makes the score. We got 4-3 game after 4 ends.
That's right.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
That's exactly it. The glasses make it worse.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, that's a good confidence builder for Team Duncan, and now they're only down 1, which is very manageable in a game where you can get some guards generated and some things around those guards. That's what we'll be seeing from them for the next end, for sure.
That's right. We want to take this opportunity to thank our presenting sponsors. The women's side of the draw is sponsored by Neon Train and the men's by Steel Subaru. Our partner sponsors are the Curling Store, Crombie Reet, Scotia Square, Murphy Hospitality Group, and the PEI Brewing Company. We really want to thank our supporting sponsors who make this event possible: Stanhope Simpson Insurance and Stu Sells Realty. Lily Mitchell's in the hack.
So Cassidy Blades took a good look at that rock and decided that it was on, so she is asking for it to be removed.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You got your corner guard. Very nice shot by Lily.
9-7.
Hey, Kelly's going to try to leave this one just a little higher. Besides all this cool curling, there's some cool things happen in the Gahan House patch behind the glass. What's going on today and tomorrow and Sunday?
Upstairs today, Friday, November 1st. Isn't it All Souls Day or something? I think it's
All Saints
Souls Day, or All
maybe?
Saints,
Yeah,
or
something
Souls.
like that, yeah.
One is. Anyway, there's live music. We've got Brooklyn Blackmore and Jamie Fontaine. They're here until 6:30, and they'll be back at 8:30 to 11 p.m. on Saturday. We've got floor curling from 10 to 2. Test your skills off ice in our game zone. Great thing to bring your kids to. Also on Saturday, we have an East Coast party. Oysters from 6 to 8 p.m. and stompin', not stompin' tunes.
Yep.
From 8:30 onwards, there's no end time to the East Coast party. It's just a plus, 8:30 plus.
It goes on 12 months of the year.
And Sunday, we've got a Sunday brunch with Caesars, mimosas, and come and watch the semifinals and have brunch. Doesn't that sound like fun? And there are bar specials and so much more. Come on down to the Halifax Curling Club.
And if you need a refresher of those activities and when they are, or if you want to see when your favorite curlers are playing, the whole schedule is available at halifaxcurl.com.
Nice draw from Lily to go around the center red guard. Trying to get Julie's rock to curl over. Just a little bit heavy. Just enough to rub off. Sticking with the draw call here, I like this call.
Yeah. It's again hard to tell who shot, but I think it's red.
Ooh, there's a big score on sheet 1 from Colton Steele with Paul Dexter at the helm. I think they got a four-ender in the fourth end, so it's 6-1 for Team Steele over Team McIsaac.
Oh, and McNutt got a 2 in the fourth end, so that is all tied up on sheet 4, McNutt versus Morrison.
Not that we're cheering for them, but we are. Let's just state our bias right now. Go Team McNutt. Okay. That was a great shot by...
Jen Dodds already has a gold medal. Like, what more does she need?
Yeah.
She doesn't need to beat our home club team.
See, nice draw there by Anna McNutt. Nice freeze. I think Julie is quite the line she's looking for on this one. Megan's working to get it to come over.
Yeah, that one, maybe just another case of a little too much weight.
Yeah, I think if she had, that was backline weight, so with less weight, she would have been able to get the curl out of that. Team Duncan is from the Woodstock Curling Center, I believe they call it. I want to call it yes, it is the Woodstock Curling Center in Woodstock, Ontario. I'm going to give a shout out to my cousin Margie MacArthur. I wonder if she's out there listening.
Is she
an avid
in
curling
Woodstock?
fan in Oakville, Ontario. Sweeper's working this hard. It's got great line. Nice shot there from Anna. 2 nice shots.
All right, now we're going to go around the other way.
It's got good line.
It's a great line.
Yeah, great shot.
Yep, really nice shot.
Cassidy has this top yellow one she can work with, or
That's the advantage of keeping them above the tee line. You can always move them forward. Right now it looks like red is sitting 2. It's kind of close between that second shot,
Yes.
red and yellow, but I think it's 2 red.
Run out of ideas, you just go with the first instinct. I'm sure there's a shot here that you're advocating.
Steffi Atherton's first shot. Just really trying to make its move. There it goes.
Oh, that curled so much at the very end.
It did, didn't it? Nice
The
throw.
weight was pretty good. It just curled a little farther than they needed.
First thought is just freezing there. Or you can bump it.
But now for sure red is sitting 1. It is surrounded by yellows though.
Have a look. Good idea. Make sure you understand the angles.
Yeah.
We need to turn the volume up on the
I know,
microphones.
I was trying to-
I'm like,
What did that little
Trying to
voice just say?
eavesdrop.
I know, I couldn't. I thought if I leaned in closer, I could hear. I know that Matt Manuel just made a really nice guard, and Felix Esselin has this crazy draw to the. He has to draw to the pin to score.
1 foot.
Yeah. Not even that. I think he's got a. I don't know. He's got a really hard shot.
all right.
Okay, Megan is throwing. I would say she's looking a heavy draw is my guess here.
Just move that yellow one back a little. The problem is, do you then leave yourself vulnerable to some kind of double activity? I guess we'll see
Jane,
what
watch
happens.
this shot over there. Watch Felix Esselin. Oh my
He made
gosh,
it. He made
did.
it. Right on the button.
I'm going to give that a clap.
He didn't even have the whole button.
No, I don't know how he made that shot. He did.
He doesn't even look impressed.
That was crazy. big point change too. It goes to a tie game, or it could have been 3-1 for Manuel. Sorry for that distraction, but that was an incredible shot.
It really was.
And why did we see it? Because here we are at the Halifax Curling Club, the home of great curling.
Especially this weekend.
Okay, working this to curl it.
Well, that just kind of rearranged everything.
Yeah.
Red is still shot.
Almost makes you think, what if you just get rid of that top red guard and say, go ahead, make it perfect.
Guard. Yeah, because it's not so easy to throw a guard on this ice. I mean, it's not.
Make a perfect shot. Yeah, I think that's what I like right now.
Julie.
But how much of that yellow one do you think she can see, Jane? A third?
Maybe a third. That looks about right.
She's heavy.
It is traveling out.
Here it comes.
Here it goes. Now they got it to be straight.
Oh my gosh.
That just.
I thought she was on the wide side of that, yeah.
Okay, well, the good news though is that it did kick things open a little bit.
I'd be getting a little nervous if I'm Team Duncan.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
A lot of yellow.
But I think that's safer than like here. It runs it in. I think the guard. It's scary. Thinking we guard. Cut. So we want it like there or higher.
The big thing is you want to not set up a double peel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got a charitable opportunity here.
I can't believe they didn't even give Felix a high five for that.
I know. That's what I said. They looked so blasé about it.
I
They're
know.
just like, oh yeah,
I
sure.
do this. I do this all the time. Yeah.
No biggie.
How did he? I'll have to ask Glenn McLeod about that later. What he thought of that shot.
Yes.
Hair slower. Like a 15? 25? Okay.
Come on down, see Craig, support great causes.
I guess Felix just wants that trophy again. Really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't want anyone else to have it.
Over and off!
Line's good for this guard. They know it's going to curl a lot at the end, so they're just trying to be careful.
Clean, close, yep, hard,
There it goes, that little extra spin at the end. But
Yeah.
what do you see here? Do you think that?
I don't. I'm at the wrong angle to see if there's a hole. Do you think there's a hole, Jane?
Well, I mean, from where I'm sitting, there is, but often it looks different from way down here than it does from the house end, right? Like how things are staggered.
Okay, I'm getting rid of that front.
But
red
I mean,
one.
you could throw at it, and then if you take that guard that's near the center line, it's not the worst thing. But I guess she doesn't like it.
Yeah. Okay, she's gonna basically hit the pin with this.
Yep. Or at least leave it somewhere that she can use it next time.
Cassidy blades. The weight's close.
Does need to curl.
The line. They're trying so hard. Oh, wow. Good
Just didn't
throw.
come over the way that they were hoping it would.
There? You guys like there? Okay.
So now Duncan's going to come in,
There.
and it's going to be hard for Cassidy to figure out how to get one in there.
Yeah, it is. But she's got backing.
It is a little bit like line
Yes.
and weight
Oh,
sensitive.
she's got a whole nest to snuggle up into there.
Like
Yeah.
here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Hollie is taking that last deep breath that you take before you throw a big shot.
So a little tight for line. You might need to go. Yep, yep! Yes! Hard! Hard!
Ugh. Great sweeping, but they just kissed that guard.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we've left
That's
a thin
not
double.
what you wanted. Oh my.
Yep, there is a thin double there for sure.
1, 2, 3.
I don't think it would be for 6, but
7?
it's definitely for 4. But it's not thrown and made yet, so let's.
Are we shaking if it's 6? Yeah. Just didn't get out.
Okay, big shot here for Cassidy Blades. But
She does have to get to the inside of that rock. So
oh yes, she has to get pretty far to the inside of it.
let's see what they
She
say
has to
here.
almost go like sideways. She just
Wide. And it didn't curl enough to get the same spot.
catch like an eighth of it on the inside.
We can hopefully wide.
Everybody at the Halifax Curling Club is holding their breath right now. What's going to happen?
I think she's on the guard.
Oh my
She's on the
gosh,
guard.
that took off and it's on the guard.
My God.
Well, Hollie Duncan breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
They live to see another day. It's a steal
Scores,
of 1.
yeah, scores tied up 4-4 after 5. At the Stu Sells 1824 Halifax Classic.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Welcome to the 6th end.
Still playing.
Well, Cassidy Blades had an opportunity for a big end last end, and it just unfortunately smashed into the guard, and so Duncan steals 1 and tie the game up. And now we go into the 6th end.
On the other sheets, on sheet 1, we've got Team Steel is up 6-2 against Team McIsaac. Felix Aslan, Matt Manuel are tied 2-2. They're just playing the 5th. And on the fourth sheet,
Mind over, curl, little.
Team Morrison from Scotland got one in the fifth end.
5.
They're winning 3-2, but Ali
So,
McNutt has hammer in the sixth end.
So tell me why the sheets are numbered the way they are.
Do you know why, Jane?
No, I'd like to know.
Do you know that the Halifax Curling Club was founded in 1824, and this is the 200th anniversary of the Halifax Curling Club?
How rare is that?
I know. So we name our sheets after our year of origin, 1824. It's only tricky for sheet 3, which is really sheet 2.
Right. Or she'd stew this weekend.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Sheet stew.
We've got some cool 200th anniversary merch happening. I've bought a hoodie.
Me too.
Looking forward to it.
okay.
I don't need the hoodie today, though.
No, not in Halifax. 18 degrees outside, and
Gorgeous
it's
day.
beautiful. A nice Halloween night here, too.
Close for line.
Yeah. Last night was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great night for
Okay, whoa.
trick-or-treaters.
My favorite trick-or-treater was the 3-year-old doctor, Dr. Katarine.
Really?
Yes, she did a lot of house calls.
House calls.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
5. $13.5.
Yeah, that was a little heavy for what she was looking for.
Stop, eat.
Christmas tree. Lily Mitchell.
Line's good. All you. Room right now.
Throw it better.
Just.
It will curl. Don't worry. It will. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard, Anna. Oh.
You know, it almost to me
Okay, just get it open a little bit. Okay.
looks like that pick. Steffi
Yeah,
was doing that
that
thing
one
where
too.
you kind of lean on the broom and push in front of it, and it maybe got something under
Yeah,
it.
that moved funny for sure.
Yeah, because it really did move suddenly and die quickly.
You like the freeze? Okay.
Freezes the call for Julie Tippin. Julie's the CFO for Blue Water Youth and Adult Services.
Whoa. We're not on it. We're not on it yet. Curl, curl.
Just a little bump.
14-6. First I thought you said 9-5. Okay.
Good to clarify that weight before you kick out of the hack.
Hackish weight.
Yeah, 5. Oh. 12. Oh. Oh.
Stay close, stay
Lily,
close. No, I don't know about this.
Hard, Lily.
Dragging it over.
It's nice weight.
Great weight.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's not too bad.
12-1. Hard. 12-1. 12-1. Roll it like there. Okay. Take forward. Forward.
Critical area.
Team McNutt's in a bit of trouble over there.
Uh-oh.
On sheet 4, I mean, not Team McNutt. We've got McNutts everywhere.
Hard! Whoa, whoa! Queen! Yeah!
Try to avoid the jam. I think you're gonna jam on the back, yeah.
Yeah, she said it in between. She was trying to roll under, but just didn't get there, and it was too late to bail out.
Which one would you hit here, Jane? Do you? This is shot rock.
Yeah, red sitting 2. This is good, and you can get to the inside of it to get behind that pile of stuff. Must be close.
Girl. Any roll stuff. Okay.
Just a little overswept there.
Yeah, I think she was being cautious because we have seen some really dive, so.
Nice throw.
Yeah?
Can I hear that music upstairs, Jane?
Yeah, you know, I feel like stomping my feet, or do I have to save that for tomorrow?
It's not stompin' night. The stompin' is on Saturday.
Okay, sorry.
Be no stompin' today.
There will be no pre-stompin'. Well, they're on this pretty soon, so it may be starting to move.
Hey, guard the red.
Yeah. This is plan B.
It's those flashy brooms again, Mary Sue.
Oh, I love the flashy brooms.
So sparkly.
Yeah. Just trying to make something out of this, getting some out of that.
Okay.
But that isn't what, because that's.
Making a double.
Yeah. It's,
make the double and you'll sit right there. And,
it's a made for YouTube double. I was going to say made for TV, but it's made for YouTube double.
Made for streaming double.
Yeah, and a nose hit here gets you that. Shoot.
Just curled up a little too much. Okay, maybe she was a little tight.
I jinxed her too, and I said it was a made for YouTube double.
Well, it's the commentator's
I'm gonna take that one. That's my fault. That's on me.
I think Andrew Atherton wants to have a word with you.
Shut up, Mary Sue.
Influence on the outcome of these shots.
Yeah.
Like peel? Okay. Here?
I wonder if you can't draw in there.
With the other turn?
Just not.
This turn.
I think they're playing the hit and roll.
The out turn?
I think
no,
there.
I was thinking the intern draw. I was thinking the intern draw.
Yeah, I mean, it's there. I don't know if they're going to choose to do it, but they could.
Yeah.
And I asked that question because I can't really tell from my line.
Yeah, our angle isn't the best, and then also, you know, the curlers take priority and stand right in the way.
I think we gotta come this way then.
Just.
Do you like control? Okay.
Difficult to see around the.
Important here to roll. I mean, I don't like this if it's a nose hit. It doesn't do anything for you, but if you can roll.
Yeah.
Whoa, curl, curl.
Working on this to curl. It's kind of sticking out there a little bit.
It's not.
Just get it on the outside and stick it on the back one.
Just a hair out. Didn't curl at all.
No. Didn't.
9.5.
I was going to say, I thought it seemed heavier than a 10. Yeah.
So I like
Right.
just rolling here. I think it'll.
Team Blades wants to
Yeah. Got it.
hit and roll and sit 3. They have the opportunity to do that with this shot.
Well, it looks like the game is concluded on sheet 1.
Yep. Colton
They didn't-
Steele's team.
I don't know
yeah.
what happened in the 6th then, but the score after 5 was 6-2 for Steele.
Yeah, I did see Steele
Hard, Lily, hard.
working this hard. Try not to rub on the yellow.
Hard.
Oh,
Oh, darn, that really did curl hard.
yeah.
10-5.
Again, that's her intern, and maybe she's going to get a little more curl there than the
Maybe.
right-hander. Yes, on sheet 1, Team Colton Steele beat Team McIsaac after 6 ends. With Paul Dexter at the helm. He's on the team, it's just they were playing with 3.
Roll in a little.
Playing with 3.
Control.
Oh, that was a really good chance for Team Blades to sit 3.
Yep, so Duncan's going to come in to hit this one to sit 2.
Who knows, right?
She's putting her faith in the curling gods with this one.
Oh, this runs pretty true here. I think she just has the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, she just needs to.
Yeah. She's not feeling
Shake that off.
confident.
Yeah.
For curl. No. Yeah, curl.
I think some people call that the yips.
Yeah, that's right, the yips. That's a good way to describe it. I think she's
Well, made the
sitting-
hit, but rolled outwards a little bit. So I think, though, she is second.
Yeah.
I don't think we. Wait. Jam. Should I like there? Do you think 11?
Cassidy's talking about a pretty low weight hit.
Make it. Well, does it even matter?
She's thinking the roll matters more than the ones in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if
Trying to generate a skipper's deuce here and not worrying too much about the ones in the back.
11. Okay. Okay.
What would you say 11 is, like a
almost bumper.
bumper?
I'd say hack is 12.5, and
Right.
bumper is 11.5.
With 11, it should. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just roll Lily.
It's not really keen ice. It's almost control. Probably 11.
Right.
Again, some people will give a name to it with a time attached to it, but
Right.
but when you say the time, you're being very specific.
And it accommodates different ice surfaces, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Clean.
looks good.
Oh, curl. Yeah. Hard, Anna. Whoa.
Okay, well, she did get a pretty good roll, but she almost poked a little bit too far out the other way. She bonked the one on the back, but she acknowledged that didn't really matter because it was sitting 3rd. So,
It also makes it's really got a lot of jam opportunity here. Hollie hits this,
I think if you want to clear it that way, then I'd throw like normal at it.
yeah, and just pick it. Because you could just pick it.
sure.
He'd be sitting 2.
You'd still be sitting 2
Yeah,
and
play the force.
forcing 1.
Gonna throw hack. You guys like this? Okay. Is either that or throw like normal and just try and pick it, but. Okay. Okay.
Hack weight.
That's how they always end up. Eventually they fall.
Sweepers like the weight? It's a great shot.
Yeah. That does the trick. That does what you wanted to do. Yeah.
Team Duncan now sitting 3.
Right.
Blades has to.
You can throw the draw here too.
You could.
Your team Blades, yeah.
Looks like she's electing to go with the
We
hit.
throw 10-5 or 11? 10-5. Okay.
Nose hit will do it for Cassidy Blades.
I think this should, like, they undercurled like all of the options over here, and they pretty
Okay.
17 and understands the different releases that well.
I know.
So impressive.
It's so impressive.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, Cassidy.
The future of curling is bright here in Nova Scotia.
Yep. Oh! Oh!
Sweepers managing this all the way down.
Nice
and
throw.
it is a
Nice sweep.
Perfect beak for the 1.
Here we are, back at the Stu Sells 1824 Classic at the Halifax Curling Club. We have Hollie Duncan playing Cassidy Blades. Cassidy just scored one in the 6th, so Hollie Duncan takes hammer to the 7th. As we get close to the end of the game, this is Lily Mitchell.
So this is where we have our statisticians saying, okay,
Yes, yeah.
when do we have hammer and what do we have to do? So having hammer in the even ends is a good thing. So do you think Blades is going to be trying hard for a force this end?
I think so.
Duncan might be thinking, blank would be pretty good.
Yeah, all the way in. They're just trying to get that tight. Yeah, well, you don't want the other team to blank, which is what they're
Gonna try to do.
gonna try to do.
This is quite a battle on sheet 8 as well between Aslan and Manuel.
It really is.
That walked right over. The sweepers were able to hold it, but it's going to roll out.
Oh yeah, so it gives Team Blades the opportunity to put up that
Try
front
that guard
rock.
again, yeah.
carefully. Leave a slack or something where you can start spinning.
But she got out to the broom, so trying to land on that center line.
I think Felix has the same draw again this end that he had a couple of ends ago.
Well, Matt,
Just the other rock is in a little bit of a different position, so he's got a bit of backing on the back of the button.
yeah, he might even have a shot for 2.
I think he does not have last rock, though. I think Manuel's got last rock.
Very good then.
And you too could be watching that game.
if you were at the Halifax
if you were
Curling
here,
Club,
or if you had 2 computers going, and you could be listening to our friend Glenn talking about that game as the other feature sheet.
Okay, corner guard is the call for
Are we
Kelly
through?
Madaw.
Okay.
Or is she playing the tick shot? I missed that. No, she's not playing the tick shot because it's a center line.
13-9.
Oh boy.
Morrison stole one in the 6th end against Allie McNutt, so the score on sheet 4 is 4-2 for Morrison, playing the 7th end, with McNutt having hammer.
Little side. All you. Team top 4. All you, line's good. Room. Top 4. On it. Doesn't curl at all. 14-8. That's wrong.
Weight's great. Great weight. Nice spot.
Can see quite a bit of it, so we'll see if Duncan chooses to go after it or not. Yep.
Like control?
1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you're always counting rocks, aren't you?
I know, I just did the
yeah,
same,
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, there
yeah.
are 5. Yeah.
You're good.
Clean. Yeah. Whoa.
Wait, calls that it's up.
Carl, Megan. 9-9.
Yeah, it's a little
Okay, hit and roll out.
up, I
9-9.
think. It's the opportunity to sink it a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit farther behind.
All right, Matt Manuel's got a shot here. He's getting ready to throw his last rock on sheet 8.
He's trying to figure out how to airlift that red one away from the button so he could get 2.
Top 4. Top 4. That's all you.
Sweeper's picking this one up immediately for weight.
Mine's good.
It is not there.
Manuel's weight was okay, but his line was not. So Aslan stole one.
Yep.
Scores 3-2.
Good. We have a buried rock there for nice shot from Anna.
Just the one, yeah. Or you want to try the double?
I think so.
Okay. You like intern? Intern or outturn?
I mean, I think it's a good chance to try that because they're close enough for it.
Yeah.
Outturn? Okay. Yeah, hard!
It's over curling.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Okay.
Think about it and it'll all work out, right? And you got a corner guard, so
There's 2 ways to make that double.
yeah. Blades is just, they're looking for the force. They're going to go around anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Steffi Atherton's first shot.
Team
Tea's a good thing to hear when you're in the house.
Oh, Lily! No, line's good, all you. See, Lily's wrong. See, top four. Lily, bit. Yeah.
Curl right over it at the end. That's buried totally.
Yeah, super.
I think just run it. How much do you have? What looks easier? Cut. Heel.
What you can't do if your Team Duncan is get in trouble on this end.
No.
Even worst case, you give up a steal of 1, you still, you're not crushed with that.
Right.
You'll have opportunities in the 8th end. But you can't give up 2.
No.
Oh, nice shot. Really nice shot.
Yeah, that definitely
Back four.
has Duncan thinking about taking 2 this end versus blanking, I think.
14.
And conversely, if your team blades, if you give up 2, it's not terrible.
No,
but
you're
you can't
going
give up 3.
home down 1 with the hammer.
Yeah.
No, you cannot give up 3. Yes, absolutely.
Well, you can. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you never really want to, let's be real. But
Anna's roll. Anna, if you can.
This has got some curling to do. We can draw.
Anna to be shot. Anna, yep.
Yep. Keep going, Anna.
14.
can still see quite a bit of it through past that guard, though. So there's going to be a chase.
Okay. Control.
You're really good with that rock. Those. Oops. This is Megan's last shot? Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Well, they were on it early and then asking it to curl.
Little roll away, just a little.
She expected it to go a little harder than that, but it still worked out pretty nice. Drag the action away from that guard.
Got to watch that back red one so you don't jam on it.
A bit here.
Okay, well, Blades is going to hit because of what we just talked about and not wanting to drop 3.
Not an easy roll.
Yep, they're on this all the way. It is moving.
So
Hard.
Just got a nose.
Yep.
Knows it. Okay. Control.
She's taking the other turn from what she just saw
Yes,
Blades
exactly.
throw.
Yeah.
Just nose. Control.
Hollie Duncan is a lawyer, and she's the manager at the Royal College of Dental Surgeons of Ontario.
Clean. Close. Yep.
Well, now she rolled right behind all those
She
guards.
did. Nice. Except she does create the backing
That's
for
right. So Blades
Cassidy.
is going to just draw right down there.
Yeah, just like walks to it.
Gotta say, when Hollie's yelling, we can really hear it, can't we, Jane? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's got a lot of enthusiasm.
I feel like that's close. Like
Should know the ice because they've thrown it down here, so that
Yeah, they
shouldn't be a
have. They've been
concern.
throwing it down
Yeah.
this path all game, so they should know the ice
Yeah.
and the weight. Just has to execute it.
I think this. Just like almost freeze to them. Okay. Don't quite like. Don't freeze like exactly to them, but like back four. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, back four. Yeah, same weight as 7. So like 14, 8, 14, 7. Yeah.
Do you notice how her foot is behind the hack?
Yeah.
She gets ready, and then
she steps into
she steps
it.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, I did notice that.
Yeah. It's very deliberate. Cassidy Blades is throwing her last shot in the 7th end. Out turn, draw.
Right down to the one in the back, but not quite to it.
No, not exactly to it. Back 4.
Okay, close,
She was
really
telling
close.
the front end
Yes, hard
exactly
line.
where she wants it.
Think.
Hard line! Hard line!
Proactive sweeping here because it doesn't look close to the guard yet, but it will in a second.
Lily's sweeping this hard.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good shot.
That's pretty good.
I think it's shot rock.
It's shot rock and it's still in front of the other one, so it's not going to be too easy to move.
Yeah.
Heavy draw. Back 12.
Maybe a
And
little more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, just
Okay.
move it like literally an inch or two.
I think Cassidy was a little more worried about the line than
Yes,
she had to be.
definitely,
Yeah.
she's definitely
Yeah, we're just gonna tap
envisioning
it back
it
to 2.
crashing into
So
those
back
guards.
line?
So
Does that look like good ice? Yeah. So backline would be like
7th end.
90? Okay. Okay. Okay.
And it's
Close,
off.
close,
Wade's close.
close! Yeah!
I think the line's pretty good.
Curl!
Okay.
Mission accomplished.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, nice shot from Hollie. That's 2 for Team Duncan. Puts them up 1 without hammer. So it's always fun to see how people are going to play the 8th end in that situation.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. Okay, so for the first time this game, Duncan's taken the lead. They're up 1.
Good point, Jane. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But they do not have the hammer going into the 8th end. Team Blades possesses that advantage right now, but they're going to be putting up some guards and see what happens.
Oh my heavens. I was just watching Felix Zasselin. That was probably 6-second rock they just threw.
Yeah.
Megan, Chuck!
Okay, so Holly's got her broom where she wants the rock to be. She wants it on center line. I wonder with this one,
17-2. Good seat, guys.
when you want to have
Perfect shot.
the double center guards,
Right.
I think you need to that one either needs to be a little closer or a little higher.
Uh-huh.
I think it's easier to do the closer one on the first one.
I think so. And then the higher one on the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Line's good.
PTI Brewing
All you. Running.
Company sponsors
F.
Simpson Insurance and Stu Cells.
F if you can. Really gotta curl. Whoa, just top work.
Doesn't quite have the line. This is Lily Mitchell's shot.
It's kind of finished at the very end, but it just didn't. Yeah. Just didn't get there soon enough. Good weight, though.
Family who ditched the Toyotas and
Okay, just top 4 weight.
time.
Freeze is the call.
Speaking of freeze, I see Holly just put on her vest. It must be chilly out there as a skip.
We've got products and services here to sell.
Okay, close for line.
Here's fundraising calendar.
Yep.
Proceeds to many
Hard line.
charities. Carly Burgess put
Whoa,
this
whoa.
together.
Line's
Trying to
good.
get
If
back,
the weight's
so
good.
let's help the cause
No bounce.
and do that
Actually,
by
line's good.
catching up with Craig
Straight.
Burgess, who's here at the club.
Straight.
Buy a calendar. and
Okay, yeah, keep the line, keep the line.
Nice draw from Kelly Madaw. Very
Okay,
nice.
nice shot.
Exactly
Two good
what.
shots.
Yeah,
That end from Kelly. She can now say, okay, I did my job.
that's right. Yeah.
And just
down for a visit.
put all her effort into sweeping now for the rest of the end.
Corner freeze is the call.
Brooklyn Blackmore and JV Fontaine here tonight. 8:30 to 11.
Okay, line's good. Line's really good. Top feet. Hey, hard then. Hard. Hey, wall line. No bounce. Okay,
It's very close. Good.
step. Yep.
Everybody hoping that everybody
Lovely. Lovely shot.
Do you like the double or rolling on top?
Oh, I don't think it's about the double.
Yeah, maybe a hair like there.
I think it's where you want your shooter to be.
Normal or
Right.
control?
I didn't know the it was quiet.
Yep, she's opting for the hit and just roll a little bit in, right?
We
Mm-hmm.
go. We're gonna have a burn burner. 10 coming up.
I'll give the liquor he gives to his ID to them just to see if I'm going to accept it. He's like, boy, no, I should now.
Okay, clean. Yeah, whoa. Close, yeah. Whoa.
Well,
That's a nice throw.
she decided to call the double.
Good.
And
I like making the double.
I think our next game is at 8:15, is it? 8:15 Atlantic time if you're
that's a good,
interested in some more YouTube curling tonight.
yes, you're right, Jane.
15.
Yep. The games that are being streamed tonight are St. George is playing Henderson. Look at that. Looks like we're doing that game.
We got that game. That'll be a
Yay!
good one.
Yeah. And Glenn McLeod and Greg Doyle are doing the McDougall versus Mosier game.
Oh, great.
Oh, you really want to keep that yellow one in there. You want her to chase it.
Do you like the hit
So
or the draw?
8:15 and tomorrow The round robins continue. Round robin games continue at 9, 12:45, and 4:30. And then the quarterfinals are Saturday at 8:15. And don't forget the semifinal brunch on Sundays at 10 a.m.
Right.
And the finals at 2.
Mimosas, Caesars,
Food.
curling. Best day ever.
She's saying, It is a tricky hit. It's way out there, but I don't think it's going to go do anything crazy out there, other than it might be a little frosty. It's going to be straight.
Yeah, I think you're right. It won't.
Oh, she doesn't like the outturn. Yeah.
Yeah, if you throw like firm. Okay, but I think whatever you feel comfortable with, like whatever you're. Okay. Maybe like. If that's what you're feeling, like. Yeah. You like coming this way? I mean, that's what we've been playing. Okay. So wait, what's ideal? Like. No, I don't think so. Here?
We have the game ending on sheet 4, sad face.
My first thought was a hit,
Oh, no.
but
Allie
I'm
McNutt
fine
just
with
lost
either.
to T. Morrison.
Yeah, I think as long as you get rid of it. Yeah. You okay with that? Okay.
Okay,
so maybe
this
like
is about the
here
turn.
with like 9.
So what that means is
Okay.
that McNutt finishes with
Sure.
3
Okay.
losses and 2 wins.
Okay.
And she was playing Morrison, right?
Yes,
Morrison
correct.
will have 3 wins and 1 loss. They still have 1 more game left to
Right,
play, and
okay.
I think it's against their fellow Scottish countrywomen.
No, I'm going to say no because St. George, we're doing that game tonight. St. George is playing Henderson.
Oh yes, but Henderson has 2 games left to go, and St. George is one of them, and Morrison is the other.
Okay, well, it could be that this sheet is wrong.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway, here comes Julie throwing that. She's throwing this wide intern.
we don't know. So
Oh, nice shot.
visit
Very nice.
halifaxcurl.com or
Yes.
Curling Zone.
Yeah,
to
they'll tell
see-
you. They'll
to
tell
see
you.
the whole picture without a bunch of wacky little pieces of paper like what we have.
10-5.
Good for the hit and roll here.
Yeah.
Could draw, too. This is Anna's second shot.
Yeah. Lily! Hard, Lily, hard! Hard!
Really working this over.
Hard stuff.
Almost got it to a perfect roll.
Board or hack? Okay.
In their defense, they had about 3 options.
Megan Ballston's throwing troll weight hit at this.
Just clean. Close for curl. Curl. Hard for piece.
Oi. Oi.
Well, she's got a piece. It's gonna roll out.
Whoa, yeah.
10-9.
Cassie's walking over and behind the guard.
Not gonna put
How
too
quickly
much
can I
thought
get
to that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
In the men's game on sheet 8, Aslan's up 3-2 against Manuel, but Manuel has the hammer.
Mine's good. Room right now. Lily's, or close, Anna, close Anna. No. Okay, all you. Back 4.
I like it. I like back 4 here.
14-7.
Bring it back.
Back 4. Lily, if you can, no, just stop.
Look at it just spinning at
I
the
know,
end.
yeah. I thought that if they thought it was, back more than that, to just pull it back a bit more.
behind cover, but then it just ended up to
then it
got
turned
there by itself.
Yep. It's right on the button. It's perfectly on the button.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. If you're Hollie Duncan here and you throw a perfect freeze and you say, the most you can get is 1.
yeah.
Then you'd have an extra end.
Yes, should this game be tied at the end, it will be a full extra end.
Julie, Pearl! Whoa. Okay, just wait. No bounce.
But we're not there yet, Mary Sue. There's still some rocks to come.
Yeah, it has just a tiny bounce, but great shot.
Yeah, that was a
Very
good
nice shot.
We are. I like top 4.
I think it's a good time to try to take advantage of the Southpaw's intern here.
Right?
Because she's doing somewhere. This will really swoop in here.
Yeah, she could almost take the red one over a little bit.
To get an angle on it.
This is going to go. I think that I would be on this if I was a sweeper.
Hard line. Yep.
She's on the. It's quite light.
Just,
yeah.
Curl, hard.
Just
Yeah.
wasn't quite enough
No.
oomph.
Oh my
Yeah, but I
heavens.
can't
Good
touch hard,
shot.
right? I like just T-line weight. Okay. I gave Megan.
Skill, velocity, and volume.
Yeah, I gave Megan there.
Made for a nice cross-house double over there on sheet 8.
Actually, a hair. Yeah.
We're down to 2 sheets here.
You
The
could
2
almost-
feature sheets, in fact.
Yeah, you can pretty much seal the deal here if you can tippy top your red onto that yellow.
Like an 0510.
Cassidy's got a bit of trouble.
Okay.
Big breath.
Yeah, that is her hack routine. She releases that breath of air, gets into the hack, and goes.
No backswing, no pull back either, just
Yeah.
a straight push out.
Low line if you can. Hard! 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 Push! Go! Go! Keep going!
Oh, good sweeping.
I wonder if the 2 sheets having left the ice shed may be affecting.
I think if you heard her time, I think she
wasn't
was
enough.
light. Yeah. I was surprised the sweepers could get it as far as they did.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like even you're terrible, but something. Okay. Okay. Top 4.
Okay, top 4 is the call.
I think she's using this she's positioning it so that
Yes.
she can use it next time, because she probably assumes that Duncan is going to take another run at that tap over there. So she wants to make sure she will have an opportunity to drive something of hers in.
See?
Enough to hit it.
Back.
Back.
Back 4.
Line's good.
Back 8.
It's about the weight.
Oh, coming down.
I think you need to sweep it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yellow could be helpful, so drawing back button, back.
Sweepers just didn't quite have the right information for weight.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Appropriate.
That or like that tap. Yeah. Because it's going to go like that way probably. Yeah. But like I guess if I come up light, like I'm blocking this way. Yeah. Like I can't do this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm throwing like back button weight. Yeah. Because I think if we just draw, it's hard to just draw in here for shot.
I agree.
Back 8? That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a different shot. You can't really see much of it. Yeah, I think I like just back 4. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's a good team talk.
Here with back 4?
Yeah.
Is that enough?
She can do the jiggle with her red too. Yeah, she has a couple options.
Yeah.
Does this look like enough for back 4?
Whereas I don't think Cassidy's going to have
What
a
do you
lot of
like for
options.
back 4 on this side? Okay. Okay.
Some precision curling happening over on sheet 8.
Yeah. The crowd upstairs. We could hear them down here.
Close! Close! Close!
When it goes here.
Curl! Hard, Meg! Hard! Hard! Sweep it, Julie!
Really good sweep.
Okay.
Holly very invested in the outcome of that shot, and they did a good job. So now she's sitting 1, and Blades has to
It warps in there. I mean,
get back on the button for her 1 point to tie this game.
You do have to anticipate the curl here.
Especially with the lower weight, like the draw weight. It does really go.
Yeah, we'll stay close. Okay. Okay.
Well, here's the final shot of the 8th end.
Yeah.
Team Blades playing Team Duncan.
Yeah, we'll stay close. Yeah, we're getting more ice, so it'll be a little. So I'd say, yeah, similar to dog button, just like swooping in. Yeah.
Okay, here comes Cassidy.
Back 4. Back 8. Well then. Like,
Line's
back
close.
8. Jeez. Okay. Back 4.
Sweep it for line.
Sweepers know that the first one kind of tricked them, so they're being very, very cautious with this one.
Yes, sweep it.
Look at it go.
Yes. Oh, nice shot.
That shot gets some applause
Nice
from the fans
shot.
at the
Very
Halifax
nice.
Curling Club. Very nice draw. That ties the game up, and we're going to be going into an extra end.
What? Yeah, just throw them that way, right? Yeah. Sorry, I forgot what you're saying. Yeah, that would be better for the spectators, but yeah. Okay.
What's that? 3 out of 5 pushing it? Yeah, I mean, I would say so, yeah.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Been tracking. I should. True? All right. Well, we're back for an extra end. Duncan playing Blades. All tied up at 6. Duncan's got the hammer. Blades just drew to nibble the button for her 1 point last end. And the team's elected to just play continuous instead of pushing the rocks down to the far end and throwing them back towards the glass. They decided that the spectators would forgive them for that, so that's what they did. And a nice center guard to start us off. Kelly Madaw thought her job was done last end after throwing 2 perfect shots, but here she is again in the extra, hoping to replicate that.
13-1. 13-1.
Right through, pro side miss. Blades now going for the double center.
Yes, there we go.
It's all about getting your shooter to the proper spot. Then you see if you can get there with the rod.
I just realized, Jane, if we really needed to know the stats, that's right over there on that big board, right over there.
Oh, wow.
I could have just walked over and looked at
Isn't that handy? Maybe we should move that big board or like right in front of us so we can see it.
It is fixed to it.
Unlikely, but
Try not to set up a double peel, but
enough that jams your yellow over on the red.
Well, we are playing the tick rule here, so with those 2 rocks being on the center line, they can't be removed from the center line at this point. Not until the 5th rock has been thrown.
it's interesting. She's going to play the outside because she's saying, I'm going to make that double peel in the middle.
He's taken the other turn. The turn he's familiar with, but
Well, they're not lonely out here because sheet 8 is still going, and it's a close game. It's 3-2.
14-8. So.
Shot made by Kelly Madaw. Anna McNutt's being asked to throw the out turn around the center guards. It was a fantastic shot by Cassidy. Oh my gosh.
Really good.
And I was also thinking, the sweepers, good thing they didn't listen to me. I was telling them to sweep.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
I'm going to say again, that's why we're back here and they're out there.
Oh, you! Coming down. Stop! At the
Oh, super shot. Super shot from Anna.
Right
really
on the
nice.
top button.
You got to count your rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you
My
walk.
first thought was this way, but my neck is got feel? Feel like there?
Yeah, I mean, that rock's right on the. Yeah. I like this call.
Well, Felix didn't love his last shot. He was throwing a draw, and it just rubbed off one in the top 8. So now Matt Manuel has a pretty open rock to hit.
Julie's looking for the double peel here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, got rid of everything. Great shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Start over, Team Blades. They've got to start over.
Start over.
Team Blades is looking for a win in this game because they want to continue on into the playoffs.
Oh, Manuel picked out one, but he needed,
I think you would say Matt Manuel won by the hair on his chinny chin chin.
Did he get two? He must, yes, he must have. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a game.
Fun, that's fine.
Last rock, a lot of fun.
Straight peel here.
Watching it with us. Get another draw coming up. 8:15 tonight.
Sure.
Straight peel for Julie.
Well, that's great.
Whoa.
We'll sign off here.
Clean.
And
Whoa.
back, put on another show at 8:15.
Well, and Holly also kind of has an insurance rock over there. Although she just kicked away the guard that was in front of it, but that probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, you gotta, if you're Julie, you've got to be happy with those two shots.
For sure.
A double peel where you run the rock off the forefoot, and then a peel
where you end up in the house as well.
Exactly. You gotta say, yeah,
you know what? That's a good end.
Were you trying for this?
I actually think I do that often.
Two.
No. You know what? I
Maybe even pulling it off, Good idea. Good call by Cassidy. It's a good guard.
Yep. Nice and patient.
Move it around.
Well, now they're the only sheet out there.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Roll it out.
Straight peel. It's kind of how if you were
bread and butter curling.
Yeah, if you were Hollie Duncan and you're drawing up, how do I want the extra end to go? This is how you want it to go.
Yeah. I'm pretty glad about it.
It's yours. I know. If you just took off instead and because but anyway, it was such a I like it.
Top 12.
Coming in.
Lily.
Might as well drag it in if it's top 12.
I think that was her call.
Oh, was
I think
it?
she
I'm
was
sorry.
calling.
I thought
Yeah.
she was maybe throwing another guard.
No, I think she decided that I'm going to come in the house.
Come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they're playing
Thank you for that clarification.
Or just nose.
I only know that because based on their conversation. But
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Which way do you like hitting this, Jane?
Well, I think you got to come from the inside out. But just based on where that other red one is.
Yeah. Again, good time to go see. Go check on your angles.
want to throw peel again, you can. Like almost.
Yeah, Alan suggested that too, but yeah, he didn't say it was farther away. It is, yeah. Yeah.
It's so.
Like, there, peel? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can.
She's giving them something to think about, that's for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Right here?
Okay, she is going to throw the intern at it. She's throwing peel.
That yellow rock is close to her broom. Don't you find that when she's throwing? See how close the...
Yeah, I'd shove that out of the way if it was me.
Me too.
Just wouldn't like to see it in the corner of my eye. But she's laser focused.
She's focused,
Doesn't
yeah.
bother her. It's pretty good. Right on the nose.
Do you throw another guard or do you come in?
Yeah, she really
That's just
wants
the
to
question.
come in.
I don't mind. I don't mind throwing it short of those red ones. Make it tight and make it hard for her to peel them out.
Right.
But you know, you're not working with a lot here, so.
No, I think maybe she's thinking that she's going to throw a draw with her next one, so maybe she's throwing a draw with this one.
Good point. Yeah. Get that comfort.
Comfort her, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if she partly tucks it, I mean, there is that other rock back there that could be a little jam possibility. So, see how she positions this.
Three of these girls are in grade 12. Anna's first year university.
Yep. Art!
Working it for line.
Girls!
Oh.
Art, Anna! Art! Right back!
Sweeping it to Barry.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Yep, just lovely is right.
So now Hollie's going to look at the run back.
We maybe want to run it like here.
That's exactly what she called, yeah.
I just don't want to. Okay, and then she just freezes on top, right?
I think that's why she did it.
Have this, have it roll there, and then the shooter rolls. Yeah, I like that. And it's an open freeze. You have to make it perfectly. You just try and blast it. Yeah, so trying to stick it to here, I think. I like peel. That's what we've been throwing.
Good communication. Clear to everyone what they're doing.
Okay, peel.
Did she do her big breath yet, Jane? Here we go.
Here it comes.
Good for her. That's
back routines are important.
Yeah, they really are.
Curl!
Does need to curl.
Got it a little thinner than she needed, so now Blades is going to have an opportunity to. Interesting.
The question is, do you want her to hit or do you want her to draw?
Yeah, that is the question.
Therein lies the. I think I.
So she can't hit it.
Just thanking her sponsors again. Steel Subaru, Neon Train, our partner sponsors, the Curling Store, Crombie Reed, Scotia Square, Murphy Hospitality Group, and the PEI Brewing Company, and of course, Stanhope Simpson Insurance and Stu Sells Realty. And here we are on Sheet Stew.
Here we are.
Very clear on what she wants. If you want to give her the hit, this is the shot you play. If you want her to draw, you're going to throw a guard.
Yeah.
A tight guard.
Tight.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go. All you. Hard. Line's good. All you. All you.
This way she
Slight.
can.
Hard.
Sweepers are working it. Oh, they're doing a great job.
Hard.
That's unfortunate. She did want to be sitting second, so that now Hollie just needs to take it out. She doesn't have to really worry about staying. Although, she can still rattle off her own.
Yeah. She just threw this. Just throws it hard at the broom. Good throw by Cassidy. Just a little late, that's all, for the shot called.
Yeah, the Blades team played a great game, and Duncan, was,
they stuck
by
in.
her words,
Yeah.
she was frustrated in the first half, but they really stuck with it, ground it out, and put themselves in a position to win this game, and just have to,
she just has to
take each end as it comes, right?
Here we go.
Well, this is curling.
There you go. Shot made.
Good shot. Well, and that's game.
That's
Duncan
1
takes
point.
one.
Yeah, 1 point for Duncan, and the game ends with the score of 7-6 for Team Duncan over Team Blades. Thanks for joining us.
Come back later this evening.
Yeah. Next draw's at 8:15.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look, give me Stu a call.